on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So before I tell you guys where me and Shelby's at right now, I do want to explain why I haven't vlogged in quite some time. All right, Shelby, come sit down and tell everyone. It is a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna try to speed run this as fast as possible. So around a month ago, we ended up going down to Mississippi for around 3 weeks. Yeah. So out of nowhere, we get a phone call from her mom, and her grandmother looked like she was going to pass it anytime because her grandmother's had cancer for around 8 months now. Anyway, she had surgery and had to get a stent put in, and she got septic from the surgery. So we had to drive down there immediately. We had like a day's notice, and it was right around 4th of July. Like, we were gonna go down there to my family's house and spend 4th of July like we normally do, but it was gonna be a little bit early. So we're like, well, might as well just go down there and stay until the 4th of July. So we go down there, and her grandmother ended up being in hospice care, so she was able to go and stay at her house. So we stayed there with her for around 4 days, and during that time, she ended up making it through. So
the infection subsided. She's good. Well, I say she's good. She's going to pass from cancer eventually, but not right now.
Yeah, very sad situation, but it was a good time for her and her rest of her family, her cousins and stuff, to come out and see her grandmother, because besides that, I mean, that was not.
We hadn't been together in many years. We had not been together.
So that was a big blessing on her to be able to see the whole family all get there and stay for like 4 days. Yeah. I mean, it was a really good time. So anyways, we stayed there, and then we ended up driving to my parents' house to stay for the 4th of July, and they only like live about an hour away from her grandparents. So we were there, had a great 4th of July and everything, and we were going to leave the Sunday after the 4th.
So at this point, we've been there for 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was a long time, so that kind of explains why I haven't vlogged. Yeah. So we were packing up Saturday night to drive out there, or drive back to Austin, and my dad comes in the living room, says, my grandmother had a stroke. So we're like, oh my goodness. So we drive up to her house. She lives right up the street, and they were loading her up in the ambulance. So we're like, oh my goodness, what is going on? So ended up being around 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
By the time everything was settled.
Yeah, all settled and stuff. She was at the hospital and everything. We're like, well, there's no way we're going to be driving.
Yeah, and at that point, we also didn't know the severity of the stroke. So we said, we're just going to stay through tomorrow. We'll leave on Monday. So
we stayed Sunday, and long story short, she ended up having a very mild stroke. So we're like, okay, well, that's fine. You know, she's gonna get better, the doctors are saying. Anyways, that same Sunday, a very good friend of ours, which...
He's been a mentor for like years.
Yes, I used to work for him back a long time ago when I was a teenager. We used to do like a lot of construction, redoing houses and stuff, so I worked for him. A really great guy, Christian guy. He used to be our youth pastor and everything. Anyways, his wife ended up having a big, just out of nowhere freak accident.
While she was traveling with her boys.
Mm-hmm. That Sunday. So they ended up airlifting her. She fell from like a retaining wall, only 8 feet tall, ended up falling. They airlifted her, and
they airlifted her to a local hospital. So at that point, we didn't know exactly how severe it was, but we knew it was really bad. They took her into surgery, and we went up to the hospital that Sunday night to sit with him while she was in surgery and just kind of hang out with everybody. Still left the following day, and at that point, she was in critical condition when we went home.
And she has 3 boys. She has like a 17-year-old and then 2 twin boys that is like 21 years old.
21, 22.
Yeah, so we ended up leaving, coming back to Austin, and she ended up passing
sometime during that week.
Yeah, sometime. We don't really know exactly when, but...
The doctors don't know exactly when.
Yeah. Anyways, it was really like Wednesday when they called, you know, told everyone about her
it was
passing.
Just too severe. She had really severe brain swelling.
Tragic, I'm telling you. Only 47 years old, and this was the first death that I've ever been a part of that someone was so young and such a freak accident. I mean, I've been around death, you know, of course, the longer you live, it's part of life, but nothing that I've seen personally. You know, this is something you read about, and it's like these things never happened to you.
Yeah.
And it's such a sad situation. I mean, I can't even imagine being them. Anyways, the funeral was like 2 weeks after the accident.
Yeah, so we still came home on Monday, that same Friday was our 10-year wedding anniversary, which we didn't actually celebrate at that point because Lacey, his older sister, was supposed to come in and watch the kids for us so we could celebrate, and we ended up having to switch all those flights around because she couldn't come because we didn't know when the funeral was going to be, because the one who passed was an organ donor, and it was just, everything was very chaotic. So we pushed back everything for our 10-year anniversary, and we took the kids shopping.
Yes.
And so then the following week ended up being when they set the funeral for
funeral. So I had to fly out
on Saturday, the next Saturday. Then the funeral was Sunday, and then you came back Monday, right?
Tuesday morning, super early Tuesday morning, and now today is Friday. So it has been a ton going on.
That's not even all of it. That's just the short of it.
That's just the short end of it. So that's the reason why I haven't vlogged at all. And now we are celebrating our 10-year anniversary.
It's a little late.
A little late here.
It's okay. We've still been married for 10 years.
Yes. So I want to show you guys, I want to kind of vlog this weekend. So this is the first time me and Shelby has ever been away from the kids.
At the same time.
We
have not gone on a trip together since Brady was born, and I know that's really bad marriage
advice. Don't do that.
Don't do what we do.
So I want to show you guys the room. I mean, this place is incredible. We're staying at staycation. We are in Austin still, but we are at the Van Zant hotel, and they gave us a suite because they found out that it was our wedding anniversary. So Shelby, give us the tour.
What the tour? Well, this is the living room that we've already messed up, moved stuff around.
So this is like the little bar area.
Yeah. Oh, you want to open our little gift
package? Yeah, you can go ahead and open that up.
Candy and more drinks.
Oh, nice.
Which is what we got at check-in. They need to go in the fridge.
Because we don't drink alcohol.
Well, but they gave us some anyways.
Oh,
because
man.
It's our anniversary.
Well, there we go. Well, Shelby might be drinking some, and more treats. With a little note and everything.
Gift. That was
all
so
right.
nice.
Move on.
And then we come through here. We have a closet. We have the bathroom. Big, nice tub. And a shower. Vanity. I should turn some lights on in here, but there we go. All right. And then this is the bedroom.
This is where the magic happens.
Your parents watch this. My mother watches this vlog.
So we really don't have that many plans planned out right now, which is kind of odd for Shelby, but we kind of want that because we haven't had kid time.
Yeah, like we always have to plan to the minute, like around nap time and bedtime, and we have this many minutes until someone tantrums, and we just don't have to do that. So we're just gonna like go to breakfast, hang out at the pool, maybe go shopping. We're gonna go see a movie tonight.
Yeah, that's the only plans we have is the movie tonight. Besides that, it's just gonna be chill and relaxing. So the pool looks great outside. This view kind of gets me sick. Like I'm very scared of heights, and just looking over the edge is getting me like very like dizzy. And all I can think about is if there was an earthquake, like what this would feel like.
I think this might be what vertigo feels like. I'm not totally sure. Chocolates. That one looks white, so I think that one's a white one.
So they gave us little chocolate treats here. You can see it's like all different colors.
They're like marbled. They're so cute.
Like little marbles. Mine's green in the inside.
Oh, mine's raspberry. What's yours?
I'm not sure.
Oh no.
Oh, don't drop it.
That one's way better.
Oh yeah, that one's way better.
Oh, I feel gypped. I shouldn't have asked if you wanted some of mine.
That one was way better. just got done eating at a place called Moonshine, and it was really good. Shelby got some of the best like shrimp and grits.
Yeah, it was delicious.
I've ever tried. I got
real shrimp and grits.
Chicken and waffles, and it was pretty good as well. Probably the best chicken and waffles I've ever had.
Yeah.
Which,
mine was better, I think.
Yeah, Shelby's was definitely
It's just
better.
more flavorful.
Yeah.
Big bowls.
So now we're headed back to get the car because we're gonna head to the movie theater tonight. We're seeing Jurassic Park. So first time being at a theater that has a couch. Look at that. You can move this armrest right here. It's like a couch. Shelby stole a blanket from the hotel.
And it's not cold in here.
Yeah, I'm hoping this movie's good. I haven't heard much about it. The only person that's known that's seen it is my brother. He said it was like pretty good. So I'm hoping that it's like the first Jurassic Parks, because those are definitely the best. The newer ones I don't really like. So from the previews, I think it's gonna look, it looks more like the first few, like scarier. We're gonna find out. We'll rate it after the movie.
2 hours later.
So what'd you think of the movie?
I liked it.
Yeah, out of Jurassic Park, I would say, I would give it probably an 8. I think it's better than the newer ones. It's not as good as the original, of course, because you're not gonna beat the original, but I definitely think for the past, like, I don't know, 5 of them, it's pretty good. Like, what rating would you give it?
8.5.
8.5, okay. You just had to beat me by half. So on the way back, we decided to run by Walmart to get a little bit of snacks and some ice cream. So we're gonna be sitting down, enjoying some ice cream, and the music downstairs is so loud. Friday night here on Rainy Street, I'm telling you, if you're a very light sleeper, I don't know if you could sleep through this. They also provided a sound soother because it is loud. Like, people are all down there partying and stuff right. Well, we're on the 16th floor, so not right below us, but golly, if you were like on the, I don't know, 2nd floor, you would never be sleeping. So we're gonna stay up, maybe watch something on TV, and then go to bed because we're old and we're very tired.
My eyes burn.
Oh gosh, this is 30s. Well, I was gonna say good morning, but it is 3:15. We woke up, we had an amazing breakfast, and then we went out to the pool for how long would you say?
Like 5 hours.
5 hours. We just sat out there. We sat in the pool for a little while, but it got packed. It really did. I mean, this is the place to be when it is, it's not too hot today actually, but when it's always around, you know, 90 to 100 degrees in Austin, the pool is what you want to do. So now we're walking around Rainy Street. We're gonna go get some coffee at some, I would say, local coffee shop. Not really local, but I guess it is a Austin started company called Cuvée. You can buy it anywhere, but we're gonna get some coffee, and we're not sure what we're gonna be doing the rest of the day. I was thinking about going stand-up paddleboard. Shelby doesn't seem too keen on that. She's never done it before.
I'm not like dying to, but I'm not dying not to.
Yeah, we were saying we didn't want to do it at first because it would be really hot, but you can actually do paddle boards at night to see the bats underneath the bridge, so that might be an option. So now it's around 6 o'clock, and we walked around and did some shopping. Shelby came away with everything. I didn't find anything. She found
3 things.
Yeah, 2 pair of jeans and then like an Austin like purple sweatshirt. Sweatshirt when it's like 90 degrees outside.
It's really cute out here.
So now we are headed to go find dinner. We're not sure if we're gonna go to dinner right now or if we need to go back to the hotel to change because we're very
We
casual.
can go to Gus's Fried Chicken. It'd be just like home.
That we do not have to dress up for. So we ended up going to eat, not changing clothes because it was pretty casual, right?
Severely underdressed still, I feel, but just for my comfort.
At least we're early eating dinner. It's not like the late crowd. So me and her got burgers and they look amazing. Wagyu burgers. Hers is a big avocado, and I got some massive bacon, some brioche buns. Man, the bacon is so thick. So now for dessert, we have an ice cream cookie. Well, a brownie. It's a combo. It has
Cookie
brownie
brownie sandwich.
Yeah, there we go. With caramel pretzel ice cream.
Caramel pretzel brownie. No, fudge. Caramel
Fudge.
pretzel.
Yes. And it's at a place called, what was it?
Baked Bear.
Baked Bear. Looks really good. Shelby wouldn't let me get my own.
That's
We had
not
to share.
true.
Well, good morning, everyone. We decided to get up this morning and be a little productive. We are walking on, I don't know what.
Ann and Roy Butler hike and bike trail.
Okay, I've seen this through like a lot of other fitness influencer stuff in Austin, like this walkway that's kind of goes above water and everything, but I've never done it before. So this is the first time, and I've seen it for like 8 years since I've been living here. 9 years, had never done it before. And it took us, I don't know, what, like 20 minutes to actually like get on. We could see it across like the other side of like the river and everything. I could never find out how to get here, but we finally found it, and now we've been walking for around 40 minutes. So we'll do this for maybe another hour or something, right? It's probably gonna take us that long. I don't know. We're just walking. We don't know where this actually ends up at and how we can cross back over to go to our hotel.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, we will, which we need to burn a lot of calories because we've been eating a lot. Very sad time right now. We are leaving. Packed up everything. We went out to the pool for a little bit for what, like 2 hours or something?
Yeah, but no longer.
Longer?
Yeah.
Wow, did not seem like that. I was like taking a nap out there because it feels so good
We
outside.
were there for like 3 hours.
It was a great trip.
It was.
Sad seeing the room all packed up. Now we go downstairs, we check out, and then we head home to see the kids, which I know Shelby's so excited for. She's acting like she's like, oh, I wish I could stay longer.
I do love it here.
No, you want to go home to see the kids. Yes, you do. Yeah, she does. She's
so
been
nice
looking
here.
up. She has been looking up things to do with the kids yesterday and today.
There's nothing wrong with the plan.
Like looking up things to do tonight
There's
with the kids
nothing wrong
and
with
looking
the
up things to
plan.
do with the kids on Monday. She's been looking at boats, to rent a boat. She's been looking at going tubing, all kinds of stuff. I mean, she just can't stop, cannot stop. So if my hair looks any different from the last clip, it should, because it has been 3 weeks since mine and Shelby's anniversary trip that we did. It was a great time. Now I'm gonna fill you guys in real quick what has been going on for the past 3 weeks. So after the anniversary trip, I went on a guy's trip to outside of Chattanooga. We went whitewater rafting, and that was the first time I've ever done that. It was a great trip. It was the Coe River is what it's called. I say it was a great trip. It was a lot of memories for sure. So let me kind of fill you guys in what happened on that trip. So me and my brother Isaac, that is living here with us, we flew down from Austin to Chattanooga, and my brothers and a few of their friends drove from Mississippi to the campsite and everything. So they were the ones that packed the tents, sleeping bags, pillows, everything that me and Isaac needed, and they needed in order to camp, because we were tent camping, which was just a terrible idea in general because it was like 90 plus degrees. And I knew it was gonna be hot, but I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Anyways, me and Isaac flying in Friday. The boys got in early on Friday. They started pitching the tent and everything. Then they decided to go to Walmart to get some food that we needed for the campsite and everything. Anyways, when they were at Walmart, it started to downpour rain, and those boys did not cover up the tent. And everything, like their luggage, sleeping bags, pillows, everything was completely drenched. So me and Isaac flew in like, I don't know, 7 o'clock that night. And I knew it was bad because A couple of my brothers went to like pull out everything from the tents, and they were completely drenched, like head to toe, looked like they just got out of a swimming pool. So we were like, what in the world are we gonna do? My thought was, hey, let's go get a hotel. That's what I wanted to do anyways. But of course, all these guys being, you know, in their 20s and everything was like, heck no, we are tent camping. So long story short, we ended up going to Walmart, getting like cheap blankets, pillows, and most of those guys had no dry clothes the whole entire trip. And then that night was absolutely horrible because it was so hot, just miserable. And then the second night was the same, terrible. Didn't sleep more than maybe 3 hours both nights. And on the third night, it was actually pretty cold, and it turned out to be like great. We slept just fine and everything. But whitewater rafting, great experience. I want to do that again. It was a lot of fun. Shelby's actually terrified for me to go. She did not want me to go whitewater rafting at all, nor did Brady, because after watching the videos and stuff, they thought it was terrifying. But it was a blast. I would really recommend, if you haven't done that, to give it a shot. So now it is Saturday, and I'm about to head to the gym. Isaac has not been to the gym for about, what, month and a half, 2 months now? It's been a very, very long time.
Before we left for our June trip.
Oh man, so back in June, we went to Mississippi for like 3 weeks, and when I took off to Mississippi, he stayed here to work and everything, and he has not been back to the gym. So anyways, he's gonna be going to the gym with me today. Today's gonna be a back day. So we're gonna see how he does after taking off for like a couple of months. Shelby's over there making fun of me because I'm so rusty at vlogging. It's been so long. Now, I would say I'm gonna start vlogging again, but I don't want to lie to you guys. Like I keep, hey, there she goes again, making fun of me, because I honestly do keep lying. But I don't wanna promise, I do want to start back. It is just, Shelby, you can't deny that we've had such a crazy 2 months, right?
I know, but our last clip was us filling them in on like a month of activities. And here you are.
Filling again. Okay, I'm gonna start vlogging. From this day forward, I'm gonna keep up with everything.
Ha.
It has been a crazy 2 months, and I was going to vlog the guys' trip, but honestly, there was no electricity there. So I couldn't even charge anything. My phone was completely dead pretty much the whole trip, except when I would get in the car, and we had no service, so I couldn't even keep up with social media at all. I'm about to head off to the gym. Isaac is gonna meet me there. He gets off at 3:30. Right now it's 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna go a little bit early because I'm sure he does not want to go to the gym first time back in months and do like a 2-hour workout. So I'm gonna go before him. Now I'm gonna show you guys some new products that Muscle Tech came out with. So for pre-workout, I'm not even sure if this one's out yet, but this is called Stacked Pre. So 1 scoop of that. This is the Grape Freeze. Tastes absolutely amazing. So if this stuff is out, I'll link it down below. And then post-workout, this stack right here is the ultimate post-workout stack for recovery. I've been on this for around 3 weeks now, 4 weeks. And I'm telling you, my recovery has been really great. Not sure, you know, like my muscle size or anything has really improved from it, but recovery-wise, I do feel like I'm recovering like faster and everything. So first off, we have the Muscle Peptide 185, and this is the product that I have been taking for about a year now, maybe just over a year. This one came out a while back, but these two are brand new, and this is called Recovery Peptide 144. So I like to stack all these together right after my workout. So I take a scoop of this, 3 capsules of this, and then the last one here is Creatine Peptide 447. All these stacked together plus a scoop of protein powder. And that's pretty much all the supplements I'm taking right now. If you guys want to check out any of these products, go down in the description box. I'll have it linked down there. And also use code ABLE, and that will save you 15%. So I started off this workout with a wide grip lat pull down. I did 4 sets of around 12 to 15 reps, and then on the last set did a single drop set. Now moving on to a neutral grip lat pull down, another 4 sets of around 12 to 15 reps. Now the reason why I like to start off with like a lat pull down or a straight arm pull down for my back workouts is to get as much blood into my lats as possible before going into the more heavy row movements, just because I can feel my lats working a little bit more if I do that. So in the past like 6 months, this gym got a new cable apparatus, and I love this thing because it's like single attachments on here instead of just one cable. You can do like single arm pull downs. Same thing with the row over there. And I love that so much more than just one cable. All right, so now going into the first row movement, we have bent over underhand grip barbell rows. 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps. I already did 1 warm-up set and 1 working set. I have 245 pounds on here. If I can get this for an easy set of 12 reps, then I will go up to 275. But if it's like a heavy set of like 10 reps, I'll probably stay at this weight for the rest of the sets. I'm gonna stay at that weight. Got like 11 and a half reps, maybe even 12, but I was swinging on the last few reps. How you feel? Third exercise.
Not great.
Not great? As long as you don't get sick. You're not feeling sick, are you? No. Okay, not sick yet. This is Isaac's first time actually in this gym. When he first came here, he joined another gym that I've been going to, but this is the gym that is like my OG gym since I moved to Austin. I think maybe around 9 years ago. I think I've been going here for maybe 7 out of those 9 years. So it's been a long time. What do you think of this gym? It's like a complete different vibe. It's like tiny. Like I think it's actually smaller than what most people think, but it's super nice because no one is in here. Like there's 2 other people and me and Isaac. And that's how normally it is, unless you come, of course, like around 5 o'clock, then it starts getting busy. But right now on a Saturday and a Sunday, it's like perfect. All right, so next exercise, we have seated single arm cable rows. Love this cable row machine because as you can see, you can do 1 arm at a time. So they're separated here. So when I'm doing this, let's say I'm gonna row with my right arm, I'm gonna be grabbing the left cable here because I wanna stretch. Because if I was grabbing the right cable with my right arm, the cable's gonna be hitting this stack. But if I'm grabbing the left side with my right arm, I can stretch a lot, and that's what I want. So I wanna stretch forward and then row back. 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps. So I already did underhand grip rows and neutral grip. Now I'm gonna do a machine overhand grip row. So 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps, and then on the last set, I'm gonna do a double drop set. The reason why I'm doing a double drop set is because it's so easy to drop set, of course, with a plate loaded machine. So I'm gonna go from 190 pounds down to maybe the 145 on the first drop, and then down to maybe 115. And I'm gonna go for as many reps as I can on every single drop. At least 4 reps. All right, so now into what could be the last exercise, rope straight arm pull downs. 4 sets of around 12 to 15 reps. I feel like every time I vlog, we eat junk food, right? That's what it feels like. I promise you.
Junk food in so long.
I know, but they're not going to believe this. We've not had cheat meals at all recently because Shelby's trying to get ready for the beach and I am as well. But we've not had anything for a while, so we decided to have some pizza tonight. Kaysen, yes, pizza. So we got the kids Domino's. Now, me and Shelby did not get Domino's. Y'all should be proud of us. We got Slice of Austin is what it's called. We never had this pizza before. It's like maybe 2 minutes away from the gym that I go to, and the reviews are really good on it. But of course I had to get pizza that has pineapple on it, and we got something else, another pizza. Oh, that looks pretty good. Man, that is thin crust. Oh my gosh. Most of the time me and Shelby's all about like thick crust. Open that baby up. Woo, look at that pineapple. Yum. Look good, Brady? Good morning, Kaysen. Say good morning.
No.
Ah. Say good morning.
No.
Where's mommy? She on a plane?
Yeah.
She's on a plane.
Yeah.
She's coming home today, right? Nothing like a black coffee in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. Today's Friday. It's been almost about a week since that last clip. So anyways, Sunday, Shelby's mom called Shelby and told her that her grandmother's doing really bad, that it looks like she's going to pass either that day or maybe Monday. So for any of y'all that didn't know, Shelby's grandmother has been battling cancer for almost a year now. And yeah, very tough situation for sure. I mean, she was ready. She was a great Christian lady, lived a great life. She was late 80s. Her husband was still alive. None of her kids died. Served in the community, the church. Her husband was like a pastor, I think, for like 40 years. And so, you know, the situation, I would say, was the best, you know, that can be, besides, you know, passing away in your sleep or anything. I think that would be like the best way. But I say that with this particular situation, the family would have never been together to talk with her, pretty much say our goodbyes and everything. Anyways, we decided that instead of the whole family going there for the funeral and everything, the best thing to do would be for Shelby to fly in and come back. Because for us, we would have to drive with the kids and everything. It's like a 12-hour drive, and we wouldn't be able to stay down there like we normally do for a week. Because anytime we go down to Mississippi, we stay down there for a week. But this time, we would have to come back almost the next day. So we'd be driving 12 hours, going to the funeral, and then driving back because the kids have school. They have, Brady has baseball, we have soccer, swim, all these different things is happening. So we would be able to stay out there that long. So Shelby flew out Wednesday night, and she is actually headed back right now. So very quick trip. So now we are about to go to swimming lessons. The kids have this every single Friday. They've been doing this for almost a year now, and they really enjoy it and everything. But yeah, so it's a very strange time right now. You know, any death in the family is always tough. But this one is a little bit different because we know where she was going, and then on top of that, she lived a great life. So, you know, it was more, I believe, in my mind, it was more of a celebration of her life and everything. Shelby told me that there was so many people at that, at the funeral and everything. So that's great to hear. She was such a blessing in that little community and everything, and so many people knew them. So Shelby's back in town. So after swimming, we had to get coffee, of course. And then we went to the grocery store because we were completely out of food. Like, the kids were out of bread, peanut butter, everything the kids eat, which is pretty much peanut butter and bread. That's their favorite food group for sure. So Shelby's back. It's good to have her back in town. She was gone for what, 48 hours? Less than 48 hours. Crazy. She said everything went well. She said she's never seen more food in her life. After the funeral, they had, what would you call it? A reception. And she said that people brought like tons of food, of course, because it's like Southern hospitality. So all these old people just love to cook and everything. And when we went down there like a month and a half ago, people were bringing food like every single day. We would have like 4 people bring food to the family there when we were staying there. It was just so nice. But you don't see it much anymore because, I don't know, a lot of people don't even cook much anymore, like homemade cooking. It's all like, you know, people buying food, delivering, getting delivered to like a family, which is nice and everything. But when you actually see people like hand make food and everything, it's just completely different, which is just so nice and everything. But yeah, good to have Shelby back home. So for lunch today, I am having egg whites and a bagel. So a cup and a half of egg whites and then a blueberry bagel with some whipped cream cheese. So this is like a lower calorie lunch that I've been having for like a couple of months now. This is actually a meal that I would have on prep too, because it's pretty low calories, I believe, only like maybe 550 or something like that. So it's pretty filling too, but not too much where I'm not able to work out hard afterwards, because normally this is my pre-workout meal. I'm not sure if Isaac's gonna be working out with me today or not. I text him because if he's not going to work out, I'm gonna go to the gym here in about maybe 30 minutes. But if he is going, I have to wait for about a couple of hours because he's at work until like 3 o'clock. So I'm hoping, honestly, he's not working out with me today because I can go in there and get it done. Because the earlier the better, honestly, because the later it gets on in the day, more people are in there. So it turns out Isaac doesn't want to work out today. So I'm gonna wait until about maybe 2:30ish, and I'm gonna head to the gym to go before him because of course he doesn't want to be there that long. So I'm gonna maybe do 2 to 3 exercises before he gets there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record. Well, I'm gonna record for Instagram, so I might do some highlights for this video because I already did a back workout, and today happens to be another back day. So I don't want 2 back days into one video, so I'll just give you guys the highlights. So for dinner, we are having salmon because Brady requested it. We went to the grocery store, well, I guess you guys saw, and Brady was begging for salmon, so we bought like 3 pounds of salmon because these kids absolutely love it. So I got like regular salmon and then like lower fat salmon, if that makes sense. This one has, per serving, like 19 grams of fat, which tastes amazing. Like, I prefer fattier salmon because, you know, it tastes really good. But this one only had 6 grams of fat and like 20 something grams of protein. So probably not gonna be near as good, but it's a way leaner. I mean, you can tell just how lean that has salt and garlic on it. But like other salmon has like white streaks in it, which is the fat. So never had this type of salmon before, so I'm gonna try this. I don't know if Shelby's probably gonna want one of these, but we're gonna have this with potatoes, and Shelby made some green beans. So we have a very healthy meal tonight.
Say amen.
The food looks absolutely incredible. So we have the potato, I got some light sour cream and a little bit of butter, and then the green beans, Shelby put like, what was it in the green beans? Just salt, pepper, and lemon juice. And then the salmon, which I already tasted the salmon. It does taste a little bit different. Shelby's
half and half.
You got half and half.
Yeah.
That's probably what I should have done. It's good. It's just a little bit different. Like I can definitely tell like it's less fat in here. Kason, is it good?
Yeah.
Did you taste it too? You could tell the difference in the salmon. Yeah, you can just definitely tell, which is still good.
It was drier.
But
than the
yeah,
other
it is
one.
drier. All right, so we just got done eating and the kids are about to go to bed, and it won't be in my bed tonight. Right, kids? Last night when Shelby's gone, we had a big sleepover and Kinley and Brady stayed in my room. I need to be quiet because Kason did not do that. Kason, did you know that? Brady and Kinley slept in my room.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no, I hardly got any sleep because Brady the whole time was kicking me, right, Brady? You were kicking me in the middle of the night? And then he got up around, I don't know, 6:30ish and would not go back to bed. So then I had to tell him to leave the room so that me and Kinley could continue to sleep. And Kinley slept until like 8 o'clock. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video because this is gonna be a pretty long vlog. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys.
Peace. Peace.
Oh, don't break it.
Ow. Let's go. Let's go.